Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Santa Claus 2. So last year I reviewed the first The Santa Claus, and it was, to put it bluntly, not as good as I remembered. I was really disappointed with how mean-spirited it was, and how unfunny it was, and just how unlikable everybody in that movie was. But I wanted to make a series out of this, and I'm hoping that The Santa Claus 2, which was always my favorite of the trilogy as a kid, will be just as good as I remember it. Because I remember this one being good. I certainly remember it being better than the other one, but like I said, I thought the other one was good, and it wasn't, so I guess we'll find out with watching this. But obviously it's a sequel to the first one, but very, very different. This wasn't made until 8 years after the first one. It had a completely different writer, director. Nobody really involved in making the first one, other than the cast, was involved in making this one. So they went in a very different direction, different feel, different style of movie making. So let's see if that led to an improvement or if it was the wrong decision. I don't remember, but I'm hoping it's good. So we'll find out in The Santa Claus 2. Let's do it. I hope it's good, because if it turns out both of these movies were bad, then so much of my childhood is going to be ruined. These movies really shaped how I viewed Santa Claus and the North Pole and so much about this world, this fictional place. So I hope that they're good. With how advanced their technology is, I'm shocked that they're still using hammers. Why isn't this all machine-made toys? Just to keep these freaking elves in business? Just to keep the elf economy growing? Like, come on. We could fire all of them and just make this all machine-based. We don't need them.
They're coming right at us.
Take us to ElfCon 3!
I still would love an explanation as to why he's taller than every other elf. Is he a half-elf? Is he an adopted? Is this like a Buddy the Elf situation? He was adopted by Santa? Why is he 5'11" and everybody else is 3'8"?
A partridge in a pear tree.
Like, right away, you can't tell me this is the same type of movie as the first one. This is a very different feel.
Annie, nice.
Beep.
Johnny, naughty.
Johnny, wait up.
Gary, nice. Veronica, very nice.
How do you always know when there's a problem?
Well, I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake.
Which is a pretty frightening concept when you think about it.
You know, I must say, you look pretty good for your age.
Are you sure about this?
What? The old toaster trick? When we were kids, we used to do this to get a little extra cash.
What was the last thing you and Charlie did before you went to bed Christmas Eve?
We shared a bowl of sugar and some shots of brown liquor. Played with my shotguns. Field dressed a cat. Looked for women.
Mr. Picardo, I want you to look into my eyes. What do you see?
It's dark, and it's cold.
It's your future.
How come you don't have a beard?
Because I shaved. Do you want this doll or not? Go back to sleep.
Hi!
He's got the ball. I can see him. They're coming. Too quick. He's bent. He moves. He's on the way. I see him.
Dramatically different, dramatically better than the last one. It's goofy, it's funny, it's lighthearted, warm. I just like this one more in every way. I enjoy the concept of having Santa's kid be a rebel. It's a unique concept. I don't think that's ever been done in any other Santa Claus movie. It's a cool idea.
He knows that I've been bad, but being good just ain't my bad.
Climb away. climb away. They're climbing that ladder very slowly. You could have gotten away very quickly.
Come on, pork chop. Bring it on.
Who you calling pork chop? Meatloaf?
Meatloaf? You want to talk some trash? I'll talk trash with you. But first, I'm gonna blitz.
Okay. If somebody made the argument to me and said, see, what do you mean this movie's better than the other one? This movie's garbage. I would say, I see what you're saying. This isn't a well-made movie. But God, is it more entertaining than the other one, right? Santa and his elves playing tackle football? That's awesome. It's stupid, but it's entertaining. It knows its audience. It's made for kids. The other one wasn't. It was about a divorced dad who was depressed and hated his life and was mean to everybody. This one is about Santa Claus.
Tell him right now.
Tell me what, guys? Come on, come clean now.
Santa, there's a Claus.
Yeah, that would be me.
No, I mean there's another Santa Claus.
That's this movie. Yes, I get it. Thank you.
When the last Santa Claus fell off your roof and you put on his coat, you found this.
Right. I see. Good. I see it. Okay. Well, the card holder acknowledges woman of his choosing, true love, not valid in the state of Utah. Holy matrimony. I gotta get married.
Why now? It's been 8 years. Was the deadline 8 years? That's a weird deadline. You'd think it would be like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. No, 8? Okay, sure, that makes sense.
Well, how much time do I have, Curtis?
28 days.
28 days. So I've gotta find a wife by Christmas.
Actually, Christmas Eve.
Guess it's over.
No! You can't think that way. Please, don't give up hope.
No! You can't think that way! Please! I'm distraught, man. You know what? Frankly, I don't blame him for not caring. We just replaced the last Santa Claus, no problem. He fell off a roof and died, and we went, on to the next one. Who cares if this guy doesn't get married? We'll just find another schmuck. They have no reason to give a shit. They really don't.
And without further ado, let us convene the year-end holiday conference.
Why do they have the year-end holiday conference before our Christmas? You'd think you'd go over all the paperwork and all the details after the most important holiday of the year, dude.
Tooth Fairy.
Thank you, Mother Nature. Fellow council members, I'd like to again propose a new name for myself.
Oh, please.
Good heavens.
In the past, you have rejected Tooth Man, Tooth Guy, and Tooth.
Because they stunk?
Today, I'd like to submit Captain Floss,
Aye.
Plaque Man, and Roy.
Roy. I like Roy a lot, actually. Let's go with Roy.
I got it. Now, how about this? The Molinator.
The Molinator. I like it. Thank you, Santa. Could we vote right now on the Molinator?
All in favor of a name change for Tooth Fairy? All right, and all opposed?
I forgot about all these side characters. This is another reason why this is so much better than the first one. Right? Right? This is better than the other one. They didn't have this shit in the other one.
Sandman?
What happened?
That's not a Sandman. That looks nothing like Howie Mandel.
Wait a minute, Cupid. Cupid, come over here.
What do you need, pal?
Why don't you just shoot me with one of your darts, then I'll fall in love.
All right, first of all, they're not darts, they're arrows. Second of all, no can do.
Why not?
The arrows have no effect on us. Believe me, if they did, I would have shot myself in the butt, met a nice girl, left the business years ago, all right?
Okay, but you could have him choose any woman he want. Just go out there, find Scarlett Johansson, or whoever the 2002 equivalent was, get her shot with the arrow, and then have him be like, hey, right here. Simple. You're overcomplicating this thing just to make the plot have a runtime.
I added a fuzzy logic circuit to the pantograph. The duplicate will look and think just like you. So when you're with your family, dealing with Charlie, and looking for a wife...
The toy Santa will be up here melting in front of my fireplace.
No, the toy Santa will be dealing with business up here.
I can deal with business up here.
Exactly. Why do we need the toy? The elves can handle themselves. He already checked the list, didn't he? And even if he didn't, you can take that with you home. gonna become the Green Goblin in there? What the hell?
Back to formula.
Hello?
To be fair, that's not much different than what Tim Allen looked and sounded like in the 90s. Not only is this the second time that Tim Allen has voiced a toy, it's the second time that he voiced a toy that is also the evil version of himself. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice, right?
Keep the elves at a distance and tell them that I changed my look. It'll work.
Oh, Santa, we're in way over our heads here.
If anybody can do this, it's you, number one.
What? I'm not gonna lie to all the elves. I myself think he looks absolutely terrific. Better and fresher somehow than he has in years. There's now a more supple veneer to his skin and an added luster to the thickness of his hair. You could almost say there's a toy-like quality to him. Most importantly, he's very happy with his new look. And I would caution you all not to point or stare or use the word plastic.
Or surgery. Or plastic surgery together. Avoid all of that. Why does the reindeer sound like Stitch went through puberty and then got drunk?
I've done some work on it.
It's beautiful, Bernard. It really is.
You like it?
I love it. The workmanship's fabulous. I love the little burnish stuff on this.
I've added a power reserve that measures how much magic you have left. It's a 10 now.
Yeah, well, that should be enough.
But if at any time you use up any magic for any reason, the level drops. Santa, if it gets to 0, you won't be able to return the pole.
Then let's not let it get to 0.
I love exposition! It's so much fun!
Scott, hey, you trimmed your beard.
Yeah. Come here, big guy.
That's not the is that the same woman? Why does she look so different? It's amazing what having a normal haircut does to a woman. She looks so different. So different. She doesn't look ridiculously bad now.
Principal Newman.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since the last time Charlie was in trouble.
Well, I've been traveling for work, you know.
Oh, well, maybe if you spent more time with your son, there would be fewer problems.
Maybe, but then I wouldn't get to spend so much time with you, which is always such a pleasure.
Oh, a battle of wits. It's a shame that you come unarmed. Excuse me.
Good morning, Principal Newman.
Mr. Picardo, I want you to look into my eyes. What do you see?
It's dark, and it's cold.
It's your future.
That's such a good line. That is such a good line. How could anybody hate this movie? It's so good.
Not only is it an affront to authority, but a blatant disrespect for property.
Newman equals anti-Christmas. He was that passionate about this shit that he wrote that in spray paint on the gym wall. He broke into the roof like he was stealing the freaking Pink Panther diamond to spray paint on the wall that Newman equals anti-Christmas. Of all the goddamn things to do.
Have you noticed the hallways in this school? There's not a decoration, not a twinkle light, not an expression of the happiness and joy that kids are supposed to be feeling this time of year. I mean, what kind of school are you running?
A normal school. You don't have to celebrate Christmas. That's not a necessity. You could learn shit at school. Eh? Also, hold on. It's still a month away from Christmas. I don't know exactly, but it's like, it was 27 days when this started, and he was writing graffiti because she didn't have Christmas decorations up. Bitch, I would write graffiti if you had Christmas decorations up already. Chill out. We start Christmas way too early. Christmas doesn't have to be a whole goddamn month. It can be a week. It can be 2 weeks. 3 even. We don't need to do this from freaking October to December 28th.
You know what you did is wrong, right?
I guess so.
There's no guessing. The guessing is gone. It was wrong what you did, and you're not going to do it again. Promise me.
Okay.
There you go. He's good to his word. He won't do it again. Meeting is adjourned.
It most certainly is not, Charlie.
You know what else Here's a little donation. Why don't you buy yourself a wreath?
You know, Santa's kind of an asshole still. He's a lot better than the first one, but that's still such an asshole attitude to have. You're allowed to not have Christmas cheer. That is fine. It's not mandatory. In fact, frankly, there's plenty of religions that don't celebrate it. She's allowed to not celebrate it. And you're like, whoa, here you go. Here's $1.50. Buy yourself a goddamn wreath, bitch. Calm down, buddy. You're Santa. Have a heart.
Hi, Santa.
Hi.
Frankly, this is how I act in social situations too, so he's not that far off from normalcy.
How about a nice chocolatey cocoa? Careful, it's hot.
Well, of course it is. Ah! Whoa! That's delicious. I like cocoa. Cocoa's superior refreshment.
I love this. I love this. I unironically love this. This is art. This is a great movie. I don't care what anybody says.
You can't give up. There's never been a better Santa than you.
How would you know that? You've only been around for like 1.5, and you saw the other one die. You don't have a lot of experience with Santas.
I know you can find someone wonderful to spend the rest of your life with. Don't let the facts that you have no time, no prospects, and a paralyzing fear of intimacy get you down.
Am I Santa? Am I Santa Claus? I think I am. I should start delivering toys.
Your old man was a legend in high school. I was a double letterman. I had a Mustang. So as far as dating goes, I think if anybody can stir up the old mojo, it would be moi. Come on. I don't think there's a woman out there that doesn't want a piece of this.
Yeah, that's why I don't shave, by the way. That's the exact reason I don't shave. This hides the double chin.
Lucy!
Uncle Scott!
How's my little sweet pea? Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Wait, so what is the relationship here? He's not a step-parent of hers. He's not the uncle either, by the way. There's no relation here. Why would they have a relationship? This is kind of weird, isn't it?
There's a lot of rules right here at the North Pole they're not following.
That's what I've been saying all along. Things have gotten a little too sloppy around here.
Yes, and sloppiness means mistakes. Mistakes aren't a good thing. I think I might have to make some changes around here.
I love his voice. Make some changes around here. Yeah, see? Yeah, changes.
Are you sure you don't have any other clothes I can borrow? I mean, the idea tonight is to attract a woman.
What are you talking about?
I look like a limesicle.
I think it makes you look hot.
Having your ex-wife and her husband both going, I think you look hot. Yeah. Once again, I'm uncomfortable. Some weird boundaries here that are being crossed.
What's your favorite kind of music?
Country western.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you like Shania Twain?
Yeah.
Yeah. The best thing about singing at Christmas is the cocoa caroling and fun. You know that one?
I know that song.
Whoa,
Yeah,
go totally Yuletide. Taking a sleigh ride.
Good.
Santa shirt, reindeer skirts.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
Hey.
watching the windows fog, drinking some eggnog.
That's good.
Whoa, fill up a stocking, spraying some flocking. Put up a tree, sports on TV.
Yeah, this reminds me of any time I've ever tried to talk to anybody from Tinder. It's like, at first you're like, they don't seem too bad, and then you're like, oh, right. You have a reason to be on Tinder. You're psychotic! That's why you've been single this whole time. I'm single this whole time, too. Am I psychotic?
You've really lost weight. Are you feeling all right?
It wasn't until I got this phone call.
What? How can you be such a rebel and so lame? Go trim a tree, go to jail. The hell is wrong with you, kid? That's the lamest thing you can do while simultaneously trying to be a badass. It'd be like writing math problems, like high algebra on the locker. It's like, whoa, we got a badass on our hands. Nerd.
I have a detention group that meets on Saturday, so we will all get together at the Sullivan Rec Center and scrape off graffiti at 8 a.m. See you both there.
You say both of us? I'm very busy. I do a lot of other community service.
It's good. You just got yourself elected parent rep.
What principal ever has the power to be like, oh, guess what? The parent now has to do community service. What? You could just say no. You could literally just say no.
You in charge of the gangbangers?
They're students, actually, NDS.
Just keep away from the car. It's new. I need some delinquent kids scratching it up.
Hey, they're not delinquents. They're good kids. And don't worry about your car.
If I were you, I'd spend more time worrying about your legs in those shorts.
Yeah, I thought only swimmers shave their legs.
The fuck? Why is everybody an asshole?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Brought you coffee.
Thank you. So you actually have a nice guy side.
I'm a man of many sides. I'm a puzzle. I'm a Rubik's Cube with pants.
What? Why did she laugh at that? Must have been a sympathy laugh.
Hi.
Hi.
I was really good this year.
Is that so? Are you absolutely sure about that, Pamela?
I want a dollhouse and the swimming pool.
A swimming pool?
I'm sorry, she just insisted on talking to you.
It's not a problem.
Okay.
If you can promise me you'll be good, I can personally guarantee you'll have a great Christmas.
Okay. Yes.
How did you know her name?
The necklace, it said Pamela on it.
Oh, I guess I missed that. I'm gonna go check on this group.
You have to use magic to know her name? I thought that was just something you knew. Because you were Santa. You use magic to know?
You understand rules, don't you? You're highly decorated. Look at that face. There you go. There's a face only a mom would like. I don't have a mom.
So good. Oh, it's so bad and so good.
Oh, hi.
Hi, gee, looks like you're going out somewhere. I'm sorry, I should have called.
Yeah, you should have called. Who just shows up at people's doors for no reason? It's weird. Don't do that.
Is there a problem?
No, I just, I wondered if you would, do you want to go get some noodles?
How did we go from hating this bitch to wanting to marry her in 2 seconds? I guess, fair enough, he's desperate to find a wife, but are we supposed to find this romantic? He's just like, hey, shit, she's a woman. Why am I busy hating her when I could marry her? What's that one scene where they had 2 milliseconds of chemistry supposed to fuel this fire? Because it's not really.
Okay, we have Coco. We have a blanket. We have a horse-drawn sleigh. The only thing that's...
What?
It's snowing.
Oh, as if by magic.
That's what I was gonna say, that it should be snowing.
So he's using magic to manipulate her into falling in love with him? How is this any better than using Cupid? Like, what?
I owe you one.
It's a great party. Look, that guy moved.
That was funny, actually. That was genuinely funny.
Before the choir gets out here, I say we rock this house with the Secret Santa.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, JJ.
Oh, wait. This is Tosser Cross. I used to love this when I was a kid, but I never told anybody.
Did he use 1% of magic for that, too? Because there's like 50 people there. He's going to be in the negative 40s.
Grace Kim.
Here I am.
Yes, there you are. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Tom Astle.
Me?
Sorry, Court. Haven't changed a bit, have you? Lizzie Garcia.
Here.
There you are. Merry Christmas.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
mint condition. Oh, this is incredible.
Holy hobby oven.
Come on up and get the rest of your presents.
Marie. There she is. Katie.
Here.
Jerry.
Here.
Corey.
This scene makes you feel good. Warm and fuzzy inside. I can't think of a single scene in the other one that made me feel like that. This is a Santa Claus movie. This is a Christmas movie. Damn it. I don't know what the hell the other one was. This is great. Yeah, it's cheesy. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, the humor is wacky. I love every second of this. That used two? That used two. How did that use two? But turning a minivan into a sleigh cost 4. That makes no sense. What is the system?
Run, Rudolph! Santa's gotta make it to town!
Dude, Beyblades were a thing before Beyblades? Nothing's original. Nothing. We've never made anything original.
Said Santa to a boy child, what have you been on?
Great. Hey, party animal, you want to play?
I just can't figure it out.
It's tic-tac-toe with beanbags.
No.
It's pretty complicated.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
What a waste of freaking magic, bro! She was gonna kiss you anyway! Why did you need... You're just not thinking, man!
Hi! Merry Christmas!
Oh my god! I didn't remember that! I definitely did not get that joke as a kid. Holy hell, he's a dictator. Oh. They explicitly said that he would have the same thoughts, the same brain as Santa Claus, and he turned into a maniac dictator. Either Tim Allen is hanging on by a thread, or they lied.
I have a little announcement to make. From this moment forward, we're not going to make any more toys. The children of the world don't deserve these presents. They're running rampant with naughtiness. So for this Christmas, we're going to give those greedy, selfish little kids exactly what they deserve. A beautiful, high-quality, yet low-sulfur variety of coal.
He's on to something. Plastic Santa, he's on to something. Oh, thank you. I was absolutely terrified until you said, do not be afraid. And then I went, oh, shit. Fear gone. No more fear.
I was up late, couldn't sleep. Milk wouldn't do it. Cocoa was a little sweet, so I decided to make an army of toy soldiers.
I don't see the correlation, buddy.
Carol, there's some things about me you should know. Some personal things.
We don't need to rush things, Scott.
I think you need to know these things.
Okay.
I'm not this size much. I'm usually much bigger than this.
Okay.
I work a long way from my home. When I get back to my home, I sleep for long periods of time.
Same. I like to sleep too.
I know how hard this is to believe, but you've got to connect the dots. Think about all the things that have happened with me.
I know
Think
what's
about the
going
little
on.
girl, and think about I have a watch.
You felt something for me, and now you're acting like a mental patient.
I don't see... Nope, don't see it, lady. You're gonna have to run that by me again. What?
Okay, I don't live a normal life.
You live a great life
No,
here.
no, just listen to me. My friends get to go around saying, you know, my dad's a plumber, my dad's a pilot, my dad's a dentist. Well, you know what? My dad is the best thing of all, and I can't tell anyone about it.
Wow, that's what the writers went with? That's why he acts out? Because he can't tell all of his kid friends that his dad's Santa Claus. Dude, he's like 16, and he's angsty. He's propelling down from ceilings in gyms to write Christmas is awesome on walls because he can't tell his little kid friends, his teen buddies, cool guys that my dad's Santa. Man, you're really missing out. Your life sucks.
Is Scott here?
Who are you?
Curtis, a friend from Buffalo.
Are you an elf?
Of course not. Why'd you ask such a silly question?
How come you have pointy ears?
It's because I never ate my green vegetables. Do you eat your green vegetables?
Uncle Scott!
That's so cute. That's such a cute moment. I love that. Love that so much.
We're going to talk about some business.
What business?
Well, actually, it's business that's none of your business.
Soon I'm gonna be 7, and then I can know things.
That's what you think, but girl, I'm gonna be 27 soon, and I still don't know anything.
The toy Santa's gone completely out of control. He's locked up the elves, shut down the workshop. He thinks everybody's naughty, and he's gonna give the whole world coal.
Well, how come Bernard didn't come down and tell me this?
He's under house arrest.
Bernard?
Yeah, you've got to fly back with me to the North Pole to save Christmas.
I can't. I have no magic left. I'm out of magic. Look.
I thought you had comment.
Okay, but he's not allowed to go back if he has no magic. So does he mean literally no magic, or holy hell?
You're not supposed to eat sugar. It's bad for you. What do you mean you didn't eat this? Who did?
He just said, what the fuck? Replay that. He said, what the fuck?
What the
fuck? God, I hate and love this so much.
What about the jetpack?
It kind of burned up on re-entry.
Re-entry? Re-entry? You went to outer space? How are you alive? What? Re-entering what?
What am I supposed to do? Grow wings?
I hope he doesn't have too many stops to make tonight.
You and me both, pal.
You went with their front tooth? Of all the teeth to pull, you went with the front one?
I lost another tooth. Should I put it under my pillow?
Yes. Curtis, get the door.
It's a tooth fairy ambush.
It's a tooth fairy ambush. I love it.
It's me, Santa.
Oh.
I've lost the weight in the beard, but it's me, Santa Claus.
I know Santa. Santa is a friend of mine. And you, sir, are no Santa.
I am too, Santa. How did I know I could capture you by holding on to one of your wings? At the last meeting, you wanted to change your name to Captain Floss or Plaque Man, or as I recall, Roy. And it was Santa's idea to call you the Molinator.
I love this movie. Oh, it's so stupid, and it's so great, and it's so wonderful, and it's so bad, and I love it!
Principal Newman? What is it, Charlie? You keep asking if there's something bothering me. Well, there is.
My dad's Santa. I'm really mad I can't tell anybody about that.
If you have no feelings for my dad, then fine. But if the only reason for not being with him is that you don't believe in him, then you're making a big mistake.
Oh, Charlie.
Here. I want you to take this. Look into this and try to remember what it was like when you were little. And you still believed in Christmas.
All it took was a snow globe to make her believe. You should show her a TV next. It'll really blow her mind.
Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing.
What? What? You showed it to her. So of course she believes in it. What? Did you understand what you were saying when you said it? Or did you just start saying things?
I'll never forget this.
I wish I could do more, but I gotta go. Denver just started a new Pee Wee Hockey League.
It's a good joke. That's a good joke. Jokes you don't get as a kid, and as an adult you're like, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it.
This is all my fault. I thought I could create another Santa. My elfin pride blinded me to all reason. There's only one Santa.
Well, I've done a pretty rotten job. I didn't check the list twice. My kid thinks I betrayed him. I hurt the woman I love.
Love? Bitch, you hung out with her twice. Okay, like 4 times, but only 2 times did you think you loved her. The other 2 times you thought you hated her. Oh my god, he's come to spray paint graffiti all over our walls!
Come on!
Why do you run like that, Bernard? You look like you had 12 surgeries on your lower back.
What are you doing?
You gotta save Christmas.
How am I supposed to save? No.
Don't worry.
I thought the other one was annoying.
Chet, this is it. You ready to rock and roll?
Chet?
Yeah, he's still in training.
What are they gonna rewrite the song when he's done training, and then they'll just brainwash everybody and nobody will remember? It'll be like a Mandela effect. Because I thought it was implied that the reindeer just live forever, like, you know, the elves do practically. But no, what have we've been singing about dead reindeer for the past 300 years, and we wouldn't know.
Come on! You gotta get them before they get out the hole.
Why? We just had to set up a deadline just so we could have an intense moment here? You didn't have to. You literally just had to stop them before Christmas Eve was over. That was all you had to do. Nope, have to stop them before they get through the hole because... Hole? Sure.
What the heck are you doing up there? I can't see where I'm driving. Oh, you are a sad, strange little man.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Let me out of here. You get him.
Wait a minute, something shocking me.
And you were great.
Sounds like you're pretty good too.
We got 10 minutes. We gotta go.
Where's Carol?
I promise I'll be
Scott.
good. Carol, are you all right?
Yes.
Where are you going?
You should know this, number one. It's Christmas time. I gotta deliver gifts.
Yeah, but Santa, aren't you forgetting something?
No.
You gotta get married.
Excuse me?
Carol, I cannot continue being Santa unless I find a Mrs. Claus.
Oh, so that's what the whole noodles and pie thing, you just needed to find a wife.
Oh, you wanted to marry me because you wanted to be married? Oh, everybody who gets married is trying to get married because they want to be married.
When you were little and alone, Santa was always there for you.
Different Santa. You've only been Santa for 8 years. You're not the same Santa that she prayed to as a child. You haven't been watching her sleep. I hope.
Would you be my wife?
I will.
By the powers vested in me, by me, I now pronounce you Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yay! We met the 8-year deadline! Why did we have an 8-year deadline? I don't know, but we met it! Yay! Yay! Good job, Santa. Oh, shit! Oh, well. Do you look like this all the time? I changed my mind. I liked you much more when you looked like Tim Allen.
Easy, boys, easy. There you go. And you're getting it, Chet.
Look, Charlie. Merry Christmas, Comet.
Sounds like Adam Sandler's gargling marbles.
Ho, ho, ho. Yeah.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Nothing wrong with a straight line, Jack. Jack!
With that, that's a great way to end this movie, man. So there you have it. That was the Santa Claus 2. Is it a high quality movie? No, but who cares, man? It's fun. It's silly. It's hilarious. It's got the Christmas spirit. And I love it. I really do. I think that they fixed all of the problems, honestly, that I had with the first one. They went in a very different direction, and it's so much fun. It's entertaining. It's got an intriguing story. This an original story. The acting's good. The cast is good. I think Tim Allen is way more likable in this one than he is in the other one. And I just, all around, I really enjoy this movie. It was a good thing to see them get it right the second time around. Unfortunately, they made a third movie, and we'll talk about that next year. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you soon.
I'm not this size much. I'm usually much bigger than this.